everybody! How are you today? My name is Cassie Perez. I'm from the United States, but now I teach English in Israel. Today, we're going to talk about the 5 senses. So, what are we going to do today? The first thing we're going to do is a picture puzzle. Then, we'll name all 5 senses. After that, we'll do some games and some activities, and at the end of the lesson, we'll do a writing exercise. So, I want you to ask yourself a question. Can you name all 5 senses? Can you say what part of the body you use for each sense? And can you describe something using all 5 senses? If you said no, that's okay. At the end of the lesson, you'll be able to do all of those things. So, like I said, the first thing we're going to do today is a picture puzzle. I want you to find 10 differences in this picture. You have 2 minutes. Ready, set, go. All right, did you find all 10 differences? Let's see. Take a look and see if you found all 10 differences. Okay. Now that we're done with the picture puzzle, you need to go get a pencil and a piece of paper or your English notebook. I'll give you 1 minute to go and find them. Okay, now that you have your pencil and paper, we can get started with the lesson. So, What are the 5 senses? The first one is your sense of sight. This is what you use to see. Then you have your sense of hearing, so you can hear and listen to the things that I'm saying to you today. Then your sense of smell, your sense of touch, and the last sense is your sense of taste, which is my favorite. It's why you can enjoy food. So let's put all 5 senses on our hand. We'll have sight, hearing, smell, touch, taste. You got it? Sight, hearing, smell, touch, taste. All right, let's keep going. The first sense we're going to talk about is our sense of sight. It's here on our thumb. You use your eyes to see. So, find the object I see in the picture. Number 1, I see a pink flower. I'll say it one more time. I see a pink flower. Did you find it? Let's check. There is the pink flower. All right, now I see a girl reading. I see a girl reading. And there she is. She's sitting right on the swing. The last one, I see a boy jumping. Can you find him? I see a boy jumping. He's right there. Now, I want you to write down 3 things you see. So take your pencil and your paper and write, I see. I'll give you 3 minutes. Go. Great job. All right, so we finished with sight, which we put here on our thumb. Now we're going to do hearing. You use your ears to hear. So listen to the sound. I'm going to play it in a second, and I want you to write down what you hear. So on your paper, write I hear a, and then whatever the sound is. So here's the first sound. Listen carefully. Did you hear it? Write down, I hear a, let's check. Bird. I hear a bird. We'll do it again. Listen to the sound and write down what you hear. Ready? Do you hear it? All right, let's see if you got it right. I hear a police car. It's the siren on the police car. We'll do one more. So listen to the sound and write down what you hear. Make sure you're writing a full sentence. So I hear a, you got it? Doorbell. I hear a doorbell. Great job. So now we've done sight, hearing. Let's move over to smell. You use your nose to smell. Things can smell good, like fresh cookies from the oven, or things can smell bad, like trash. So, I want you to sort these items by their smell. If they smell good, put them together. If they smell bad, put them together. You have 3 minutes, and then when I come back, we'll check your answer. Ready? Go. Okay, let's see how you did. So the things that smell good were the perfume, the cookies, and the flowers. And the things that smell bad were the old shoes and the trash. All right, so we finished sight, hearing, and smell. Now we have touch. You use your hand to touch. So things can feel soft like a pillow or hard like a rock. They can feel sticky like glue, wet like water, or dry. So I am going to describe one of these objects and tell you how it feels. I want you to find the object I'm talking about. So this first one is cold and wet. Which of these objects is cold and wet? Did you find it? It's the ice cube. All right, this next object is soft and fuzzy. I like to give it a hug before bed. Which object is soft and fuzzy? Oh, it's the teddy bear. All right, now this third object is sticky and stretchy. Which object is sticky and stretchy? The green slime is sticky and stretchy. All right, the last object. I bet you know what it is, but I'll describe it anyway. This object is hard. You can write on it or you can eat dinner at it. Which object is hard? It's our last one. It's the table. The table is hard. All right, so we finished sight, hearing, smell, touch. That means we have one left, our sense of taste. So you use your tongue to taste. Things can taste sweet, salty, sour, bitter, and spicy. Now, I want you to go to your kitchen and I want you to find 2 things that taste sweet, 2 things that taste salty, and 1 thing that tastes sour. And I want you to write them down on your piece of paper. I'll give you 5 minutes to go find those things. All right, did you find all of those things? Let me tell you about a few things that I found in my kitchen. For the things that taste sweet, I found chocolate and I found some watermelon. For the things that taste salty, I found popcorn and potato chips. And then for the one thing that tastes sour, I found a lemon. So let's review our 5 senses and then we'll do an activity. So remember, we have our sense of sight, hearing, smell, touch, and taste. So I want you to fill in the blank with the right sense. So I'll read you the 5 sentences and then you can go through and answer them. So the first sentence says, the music is too loud. I cannot, you. The second sentence says, I need my glasses to. The third sentence says, this dinner, good. The fourth sentence says, don't the stove, it's hot. And sentence number 5, the last sentence says, the trash can, bad. All right, you have 3 minutes to fill in the blank. I put some words at the top to help you. See you soon. Okay, let's check your answers. So, number 1, the music is too loud. I cannot hear you. Number 2, I need my glasses to see. Number 3, the dinner tastes good. Number 4, don't touch the stove, it's hot. And number 5, the trash can smells bad. All right, we have another activity. So we talked about the different senses and we talked about the different body parts you use for each sense, like your eyes, hands, nose, tongue, and ears. So I want you to write those down in the blank. So for example, number 1, you see with your what? Do you see with your eyes, your hands, your nose? So you have 3 minutes to fill in the blank. I want you to write the whole sentence on your paper. Go. Okay, let's check your answers. So number 1, you see with your eyes. Number 2, you touch with your hands. Number 3, you hear with your ears. Number 4, you taste with your tongue. And number 5, you smell with your nose. So I want you to describe a chocolate bar, but I want you to use all 5 sentences. So what does it feel like? Is it hard or soft? What does it taste like? What does it look like? Maybe what color is it? What sound does it make when you break it? And how does it smell? So you have 10 minutes to do that, and then we're finished. All right, great job. I know that was a lot of work, so I'm really proud of you. Well, let's see. There we go. So now you can name all 5 senses. You can say what part of the body you use for each sense, like your nose, eyes, or hands. And you can describe something using all 5 senses. You just did that with the chocolate bar. So great job, everybody. Thank you for watching. And again, my name was Cassie.